Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this morning. Got a great show lined up. But first, let's take a look at what our weather's going to do today. It's going to be a high of 68, low of 60. Almost like yesterday. Water temperature, we do have it, 58.6. That's at the end of the pier. Coming to you on a daily basis now. Take a look at our river readings. The Apalachicola at Bluntstown is pretty level, almost identical to yesterday's reading. It's a 12.6. I think yesterday's a 12.8. Pretty good in level, right close to flood stage, but not quite up there yet. Okay, take a look at the Choctaw at Caryville. It's on the way up now. It's at right now 10, 11 foot, going on up into a flood stage. We had a lot of rain the other morning. It was just so that rain just saturated the rivers and the creeks and the sloughs, and it's all going into the Choctaw system. And I love that Choctaw River system over there. Just completely natural, and whatever nature does, that's what the Choctaw is going to reflect it, the river and the bay. So on that end, anyway, get down there toward Destin. It's a different story. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We're in a great tide. Today is Thursday, the 11th. We're looking at a low tide at 7:05 and a high tide at 9:09 tonight. And our wind direction will be coming again out of south-southeast. It's sort of a summer pattern right there. South-southeast at about 10. So again, like I said yesterday, the high tide coming in strong and a little wind behind it. All of our base systems on the northern banks are going to have some really good movement up that way. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's start off talking about sheep's head. We mentioned the other day some were being called, and this is a really good month for them. Remember now, the limit is 8 sheep head, and the minimum size is 12 inches. They've changed it now. This is a good thing because February is when the spawning month, like I mentioned the other day. But a lot of people, we'll talk about where to go, and I'm going to show you on the Friday fishing forecast tomorrow, where to go and all. But one of the things, how to rig up, we used to make our own rigs and everything. I've told you all about this before. You can just go to a tackle store and look at, what does that say right there? Sheep's head rig. It's all rigged up for you. Time is too important now for me to put together a rig and everything like that when I can go buy something like this. It's not that I don't enjoy putting rigs together and all, but when I can do something like that and it works, it's got the right size hook, and they've got even I bought a couple for tarpon. Not that I haven't tarpon fished in a while, but it's still a lot of fun. You just buy them. These all came from Blue Water. I like this one. This is a Florida beach comber. This is surf fishing is what they're trying to say here. So I want to pull these out and show it to you. But the sheephead rig, they've already got them put together and all. And like I said, fiddler crab is ideal bait for them. And if you get a chance to give it a try the month of February, it's really good. But let the big females go. All right, we have some pictures here now. And let's see, I don't know where to start. We've got so many good pictures. I've been so impressed. It's not up there yet? Okay. We've just had some really good pictures and everything. We got it now? I will come back to some of this. Let's see. We want to make sure, I'm going to mention this again one more time. It's coming up May 29th, a long way down. But go ahead and think about joining this or getting your son or daughter in it. It lasts. This is like 100-something days, and it's really a win-win. It's going to be a lot bigger this year than it was last year because of the pandemic. You're going to have a lot more people fishing it. Okay, we're going to start off with this one. I thought this was funny. Okay, an alligator is swimming in a Florida lake with a knife in his head. Okay, that's a true picture there. And somebody wrote, I'm pretty sure whoever pulls a knife from the gator's head gets to be the new king of Florida. I don't know. We don't know the story behind that. This is in a Central Florida lake when I looked it up as a Central Florida TV station had it on. But that's a tough gator there. So I don't know who's going to get it out. Yeah, this is a story here. Up in Prosperity, the Carroll family, they're on here a good bit. I've gone floundering with them. I've known them for a good while. They're good folks, big family up there. Memory being made with family. This is a special evening of hunting, okay? Chris realized after the first shot that somehow he only took one bullet. So he has to watch as the other hogs stay and feed. He only had one, so they call him Barney. So they go back to the, y'all know who Barney was. Okay, so Scotty shoots the young pigs, and it goes on down. Just had some memorable things happen with them. Now here's the pictures from that trip and all. You can see they're all laughing. On the Andy Griffith show, Barney always only had one bullet in his shirt pocket. So that's a nice one there too. Got him back there in the barn. They got him. Okay. Good picture and good story there behind that with the family. That's 3 generations of guys hunting. I tried to see, I think that says 172 pounds or 1,000 pounds. Just kidding. But that's a big hog right there. But you see, that's the old timer's way, how you put that, set a rod in there like that and just hold them up. And when you clean them, you wash them on out. And we've done that before, showed it folks. Michelle Kendrick Major, Brandon, her son Brandon, he's had a good year. He got that 7 point with a buck up there. Good job, Brandon Major. He used to play ball with us. I thought this was good. Bruce, he sent this to me from Bruce Van Weeren. Now Bruce is he's a retired Michigan game warden, so you know he has a special appreciation of the outdoors. And he took this picture off with Tapo Creek. This is near Overstreet. Now, isn't that just a beautiful picture there? With Tapo Creek. That's a really special creek going through our area. Thank you, Bruce, for sending that. Joel McLeod said, now like this. She said, new to the area, I love watching your show. It is very educational. It has helped me tremendously to acclimate to my new surroundings, having come from New England. So please enter me in your drawings, which we will, Joy. But glad to have you coming down from New England. That was some good country up there. Here's some more messages I'm getting. This is from Rob Keeler up in Memphis. Hey, Winston, I heard this on Marshman Masson YouTube channel. I'm not familiar with that. We'll have to check it out. But he called a fish that was worthy of going into the ice chest a chester. Now, we got to figure that one out. I don't know. He called that a keeper, but that's got to be a good story behind. I'm sure it's not after my family chester, but anyway, I thought it was good. My buddy Kevin Lee Eifert over there off Transmit Road, Eifert Auto Repair. Kevin is an excellent red fisherman. You remember the other day how foggy it came? I was thinking to myself when we were going across the bridge, it would be a good day to go fishing. And Kevin obviously just took off work and went fishing. So good job, Kevin. That's a fine redfish right there. And that's a situation where you go when the situation, you go because you know the situation's right. Harris Marshall up here in Lynn Haven, he's the one building a boat. Harris, in fact, he's one of this duck right behind me. He actually skin mounted that duck here on the set, but he did it in class. He caught this sheephead on a fly rod in about 6 inches of water. Okay, check that out. Look at the calm water. Folks, it's February. He's fly fishing in February, which a lot of people don't do, and he's catching a sheephead in 6 inches of water, which you don't see happen very much. But you see where the fly got him caught. That is so good. I sent him congratulations. He said he learned that fly fishing in Mosley Outdoor Ed. Okay, that's enough pictures right there. Let's go and take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're just talking about Harris Marshall caught that sheephead on a fly rod. This is a Harris Outdoor Ed project. He actually skin mounted this lesser scaup right here. I mean, what we call a bluebill. And I just thought that's why I keep it back here. That takes a lot of time to do that. And let's see, we'll get back in the picture. All right. So anyway, that's Harris. He's good outdoors. He's the one that's building a boat now. And Marshall Brothers, his granddad used to have a Volkswagen place here in town, and good folks there. So let's move on. Y'all remember, it wasn't that long ago, so I hope you remember, we had a Super Bowl Sunday, and you know how the ads, we all enjoy looking at all the ads and everything, and Jeep had a commercial on, and it's really about enjoying the outdoors. I believe it was a Jeep, yeah, I think it was. So anyway, I got a notice, it had Quincy Boy. Quincy Boy went viral after Big Catch, who's featured in Bass Pro Shops. It wasn't Jeep, I'm sorry, Bass Pro Shops. Had a Super Bowl commercial here. And here's a Quincy Boy who went viral after Big catch featured in the Bass Pro Shop Super Bowl commercial, and that was Bass Pro Shop ad. So anyway, so I wanted to. I don't know if you remember it, but I went ahead and I'm going to try to find it again. Let's see, but it'll be just take a glimpse of it. I'm going to see if I can get it running. This is the actual ad here. Okay, this is the one we're talking about. This is Bass Pro Shop, and just talking about the outdoors, enjoying the outdoors, guys getting the fishing stuff together, and just some scenic views from the plains. Of course, it's not the Panhandle right here, but all across America, we want to talk about the outdoors and enjoying the outdoors. So, and here it is. This is just some beautiful scenery. All right, here's the fish. Now get ready. Here's the Quincy fish right here. That boy caught over there in Quincy. Good job. And then it shows some other stuff and everything, and people just fishing and enjoying the outdoors. I just thought that was really neat to the Super Bowl ad right there. So anyway, talking about the Quincy boy, we were up there, Gail and I attended a funeral last week, and one of those sad situations. It was my dad's his generation, his last remaining friend, and Mr. Willis Hinton, and we just really went up there, and it was, he and his wife been married 76 years. And it's just really good to visit up there. We sort of had a bad situation as far as with different things happening and all. So we were able to see a lot of folks and all, and we went by the old home place and all. And the sad thing now is a lot of y'all can identify with it. Just nobody left at our hometown on either side of the family as far as family, but we still have friends and all up there. And I always look around for the early signs of spring. And the first thing I saw, when we went up there, just beginning to bloom, was the actual Japanese magnolia, and they're the first ones to bloom each year. The Japanese magnolia. So I just want to show you a picture of it. They are actually starting to bloom throughout the Panhandle area. Okay, so if you get a chance to see different things and all going on, that would be it. Now, started piling up on me. We talked about these mystery tackle boxes. And I've got a stack of them because remember I subscribed to this service called the Mystery Tackle Box to give them away on the show. And when the pandemic came, I was not able to pass them out. So I think what I'm going to do, it says right there, Mystery Tackle Box, and we don't know what's in them. But I started, it's something different every month. And I signed up for some salt water. You can do freshwater, salt water. And what I did, let's see if I can get into these. They got them. I think I'm gonna start giving them away and just mail them to y'all. And let's see. Here it is. Let's look at this one real quick. I'm gonna draw for this one. Okay, the first one. Check that out. That is a good one right there. The bomber. There's a bomber right there. This one is made in Punta Gorda, Aqualine, Punta Gorda. All kinds of little tips here. Then a package of Cajuns, okay? They send some really good stuff. Check this out. Slick, can't catch them. You can't catch them on the sofa. That's their motto. Some nice hooks and some decals and all. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start giving these away, and we'll do like we do the same orders from Los Angeles. When you win that, you just send me your address and I will mail them to you. And let's see, in fact, let's go ahead. I'm going to add the names and we'll go ahead and draw for this Mystery Tackle Box. All right, from Panama City Beach, Ray and Carroll, Mike Carroll, Panama City Beach, Steve Chansey, the Funiac Springs, Michael Stringfellow, Weewall, Chipper Gainey, Weewall, Hope Owens, Weewall, Faith Owens, Weewall, Melissa Rushing, Weewall. We got a lot of Weewall folks. Carol Stringfellow and Charles Stringfellow, and from Weewall, and Leslie Schaefer from Panama City. We got you in, Leslie. He'd asked me the other day if I got him in. So this is going to be for the Mystery Tackle Box, and like I say, I'll just take it to the post office and mail it to you because. Hopefully, when things get back to normal, you'll be able to come by the station and get it. Or if you live out of town, I'll go ahead and mail it to you anyway. All right, the winner of the Mystery Tackle Box, the first one of 2021, is going to be all the way from Lynn Haven, Micah Jones. Micah, if you'll just touch base with me on where you live, I'll just run it by your house. There's no need to mail it from Lynn Haven to Lynn Haven. from the post office. I'll just run this by your house. I'm going to put your name on this right here and set it aside. Okay. All right. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Glad you're with us today. Let's take a look at our fishing game time brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers down in Port St. Joe. We're looking at one time, 11:01 to 1:01. And here's hoping, I'm going to get down there and talk to them, that they'll have a good tent sale coming up later on this year, usually late spring, early summer. They'll have a tent sale, and we're talking about things like this. You can find all kind of cool things at that Blue Water Outriggers tent sale. So y'all touch base with me. Hopefully things will be getting back to normal. I don't know if I mentioned to you, Gail and I we've received our second shot, so we're all ready to party and all that now and go out. We are going to get back into church and going back into. We're going to eat out more. We've eaten out a couple of times outside and all. So we're all looking forward to that. But we're still going to be careful, not getting around big crowds and wearing our masks and all that kind of stuff. So we're still going to stay careful. So I'd recommend y'all, we just want to get back to normal. Everybody wants to get back to normal, and it's a good time to do it. Vada names. Speaking of Gail, Valentine's Day, is Sunday. For all you guys I've already been a couple places. I made a list here. Just to remind you, we got the candy, the flowers, and the number one thing this Valentine's Day, the Panhandle Outdoors paraphernalia. They can get online right there. We got it right here in Lynn Haven. And we can really, you can run by and get it. It's a good time to do that, and we got them in pink. Okay. Speaking of pink, you got a pink rod and reel. I mentioned that. A sun hat. The sun hat is so important. Run down to Sun Jammers. Brad has them down there, and sun hat is really good. Gail has got a couple of them. A gift certificate to the sponsors. Any of our sponsors, Blue Water. C&G, any of our sponsors, Los Angejitos, those are always good. Take her out to eat at Los Angejitos. Then I started to get some real serious stuff that you may enjoy with her, okay? How about a quail hunt trip up in South Georgia, one of those plantations? You have a whole weekend. They'll really take care of you. They'll cook some good food, and it's just so comfortable. I know some couples that are doing that now, sort of the trendy thing to do, and I got tickled because it's trended with me for my lifetime and go quail hunting, but that's good. Also, a night hog hunt with night vision. We talked about it a lot on the show. If your wife or if your girlfriend likes to shoot guns and all that, night vision is something special. Okay, so we have that. We have if you want to get serious, call up Clay Patrick and tell him you want to buy your wife a 10-acre tract just to have her go up there and have a picnic with, and maybe put up one or two deer stands, but a 10-acre tract would be nice. Go run by Sowell tractor, get her side by side, or she might like a tractor. Put a pink bow in a tractor. And I thought about a drone, a pink drone. That's a good one. I'm just coming up with ideas I was thinking last night. And we've got I'm coming up with a new Tohatsu for Gail, so she's excited about that. So just kidding. But anyway, Panhandle Outdoors, always supporting guys, taking care of the ladies of your life and really giving them some things they enjoy. I was talking about some late winter things here. This is late winter, and we had a situation where you can really get out and do some cool things. I just mentioned a quail hunt, but I really want to encourage you to do it. You don't necessarily have to go and spend a weekend, spend some money on that, but there are folks out there that enjoy quail hunting. They enjoy working the dogs. So if you have an area, you have a friend or something has an area that they could hunt in, you can get a hold of some of these folks with their dogs, and they're willing. They'll purchase the birds and they'll actually set them out. You can do this together. You can share in the expense of it, and just go hunt some neat areas. Because the quail hunters, they want to do it because they want to work their dogs. And then someone like you or us that do not have the dogs now, we want to do it because we just like to watch the dogs and we like to do that. So we want to, if you get a chance to do that, I can maybe have some names and help you get a hold of somebody. Also, the night vision, again, I mentioned this, the night vision hog hunts. This is a good time to do it because of the weather. Our nights aren't really freezing yet and they're not really hot. and the hogs are really hungry this time of year. They're going through a tough winter, and they're out really looking for food. So you saw the Carroll family up there in northern Holmes County. That is some really good hunting up there. All throughout the Panhandle, we have hogs, and you also hog hunt on some of the management areas. So check your listings on management areas, what all is going on, and you can go there. And I thought about this last night. I was writing this down. Just do some campfires, and I was really talking about camping a little bit. I started thinking about fires. Just get in your backyard and build a fire on one Friday night or Saturday night, and start it around dark, and just gather around the fire on a cool night. Make some s'mores, sit around and tell some stories, play some music or whatever you want to do, and just sit around and talk. There's something about a fire is just hypnotic, and it's just it sort of reaches down to your soul, and it just brings out some things in you that you like to share with your family and friends, and some of our fondest memories ever or around fires with our family and all. So I got campfires, and also this time of year in late winter is a good time to do some outdoor cooking. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and on a weekend, if you get your smoker going. Or if you want to do a fish fry, we're not doing as many fish fries as we used to because it's just we don't have as many people around as we used to, so we don't do that many fish fries. But still get your smoker going, cook some stuff on the grill, and take your time cooking them. My son's got one of those real expensive smokers now, and he loves it. And he's sort of taking the load off my shoulder. I said, why don't you try that out? Try those ribs out on that new smoker. Anyway, all these outdoor activities are just a lot of fun, and so we talked about yesterday getting kids in outdoors. So get them outdoor on a Saturday night by a bonfire or a backyard fire, and take a picture of the fire, and then tell everybody to do this, put that down, and talk. So it's just a good, important thing to do. Going to wrap it up now. Tomorrow we'll be doing our Friday fishing forecast, and we'll be giving away a lot of good stuff on the show. The Los Angeles and Red Snapper and $20. So we appreciate the viewership as always, and we've got some special guests coming up next week. Enjoyed yesterday's show on the bass tournament. We've got some redfish tournaments coming up next week we'll talk about. So you'll have a great day today. Do something good for your fellow man. Enjoy the outdoors, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.